Soon after we got married, we started our own business. We do event and floral design.
For both of us, it was an honor to be invited to Vision Gala. Even before we went, we talked about money that we might be able to pull together or a commitment that we might be able to do. Then Pastor Adam mentioned it would be within a 2-month time span rather than maybe even 12 plus months. For me, it was just a moment of what can we do in 2 months? So the number that I put in was quite a bit lower than maybe what we would have been able to do within maybe a 12-month time span.
I did not understand that it was to the end of year. Nathan is pulling his phone and then he put a number and I'm wondering like, why is the number so much smaller than what we talked about? So then I went and I changed the number and I'm like, we can do it. We can definitely do it. We got this. We talked about it. And then he's like, I know, but, and I'm like, we talked, just trust me. He was staring at it for a minute and I'm looking at him like, what's taking so long? So then I went and pressed send. We are on our drive back home. He's like, I'm just wondering, do we have another event that I don't know about happening this year? And I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, well, do you understand that we have to have that number by the end of the year? Oh, my heart sunk. I was like, no, isn't it through the end of the year next year? And he was like, no, it's this year.
The reality was sinking in. What do we do about that? Is it going to be a failure on our part of our commitment? Because the new year haven't even come yet and all the numbers were coming up on Sundays and our gap was still there.
That number could have very well helped the beginning of the year, our slowest season. And by slowest, I mean there's nothing at all. Mm-hmm. And we knew that we wanted to do it. What if we fail? What if we are not able to really fulfill what we set our minds and our everything to do? We decided to commit. We came back to a conversation and we decided, you know what, we committed to this and I don't know how we're gonna do it. The Lord knows. We were looking at our calendar and it happened that there was one event that had been canceled the year before. The person in charge, our contact for this, she messaged and she was like, hey, remember that event? So we're back on. That meant provision for a lot of things because it was looking very scary. Not just for Vision, but just life in general. This number is the exact number to take care of us. And if we were to give our full commitment from there, it would have leave us again with a gap. We decided to, again, sacrifice and allowing that gap to stay a gap for God to come in and fill.
We clicked in alignment basically at the same time and realizing the mission and what the impact that this money is going to make on people's hearts and lives on the other side.
We had fulfilled, and the next week I received a call from a person that we like to work for. This person shared with me, we would love to hand you down our clientele, connections, our inventory, everything that we have that makes our business. We would like to hand it down to you. This was only God.
Money is a monetary tool that God has given us to use, but to be able to put that tool to plow for mission and for people to be reached and transformed, and that we're seeing the evidence of in testimonies or in things that are coming from our church. You can't even put a price on that. God actually used a lot within this whole process for us. It's made us better people. It's made us better believers. It's made us better servants. We made a financial sacrifice, but we, by doing that, equipped people that made bigger sacrifices to plant the church, and how they're doing it with such passion and vigor and excitement and a full room of people. All it takes is your willingness to sacrifice and to make a commitment to do that.